Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to day 3 of the Bowls Europe European Mixed Pairs here at the Sun Bowls Club in Jersey. We have a double whammy today. Ireland are back on the live stream, taking on Spain after their 2-set defeat yesterday to Turkey. They'll be looking to bounce back and get themselves back in the running. Obviously, last year's defending champions. They're taking on David Morrison and Lorna McCormack. And Zoe opening up with a good Jack-Eye bowl to start. Don't mistake the colours of the bowls this morning. Ross, the luminous green and the aero trifectas for the Spanish team. Pink and dark green for the Irish pair. Zoe's just overcooked the weight with that one. Cracking line, you're not going to get a better best back. Lorna looking to make a small adjustment on her line. Green looks to be running a bit faster this morning, Ross. We've had no significant overnight rain. It's been cut, it's been rolled again by Bob this morning.
No rain, and the wind is definitely drying it out.
Zoe here with her third delivery. She's watching it very closely. It looks on a tight line to me, Ross.
It is, yeah, a little under, I think. Well, it's trying.
Irish pair struggled to get to grips with this rink yesterday. The marks have moved. It's not the same rink that they're bowling on as yesterday for the viewers. Lorna again coming down with a good looking bowl.
Yeah. Very good.
Leaving at least a couple down.
Yeah.
Facing on the first end.
Reaching through Zoe's bowl here, Greg, I think. Anything either side of it, he's got a chance. Should see this hand do a bit more than it did yesterday.
It'll swing a lot there, Ross, with the wind. If he gets that bowl though, he's a bit unlucky not to lock on that bowl for second.
The wind is wild today, Greg.
Yeah, the wind has picked up again, unfortunately, Ross. We finished yesterday in quite high wind conditions. That has also crept into the count for the Spanish pair. Spanish skip David Morrison's been retired since 2020. He's a member of the Greenland Bowling Club. Before moving to Spain, was based in Northumberland. Who are on a tour in Jersey next week. Stephen
gets one away there.
Taken one out there, yeah, slightly unfortunate. Not to get more. Did represent Spain in the European Championships in air in 2004, it says there. I think it was 2024 he means. He skipped the pairs and the triples. Well, it must be, Ross, because he only took bowls up in 2010.
Yes.
So he can't physically have represented them in 2004. And he is going to the Atlantic Senior Fours in Cyprus, which is making its second time appearance on the scene this December. David bowls with those trifecta size 5 aero groove bowls.
Very patriotic colours as well.
And he's listed other interesting information. He's in the military for over 27 years. And lists his hobbies outside of bowls as scuba diving, keeping fit, cycling, fishing, paddle tennis and golf.
Even there, 2, possibly 3 down. Try and get a bowl high up.
Still looking for Zoe's bowl.
He's gone a bit quicker, Greg. He's gone a lot quicker, actually.
Well, that wasn't Zoe's bowl he was looking for.
No. So,
free draw here
chance,
for David Morrison to
chance of Spain
pick up a few on the first end, yeah.
You'll have to to say, Greg, the Turkey pair of Ozcan and Rassan were quite superb yesterday against the Irish pair.
Yeah, I think Ozcan certainly. Well, Rassan played a brilliant game in setting Ozcan up. Let's be honest, she was never far away from the jack. She led very consistently. I think Ozcan took his chances with some running bowls and got some big results from them. Particularly the penultimate end when the Irish were looking like they were going to score to have a chance on the final end in that second set, and Ozcan ditched the jack with a quite superb runner.
Currently stands in this group, Greg. Turkey are on top with Ireland in second, Wales in third.
Yes, and the other group being led by Israel.
Yes.
Yeah, apologies. My microphone is being quite wind affected again this morning. The wind is howling here at the Sun Bowls Club in Jersey. There is at least a bit of breeze. Sorry, a bit of sun around. There's plenty of breeze. We're just messing around with the microphones, trying to get some settings to protect us from the wind, but being relatively unsuccessful, I'm afraid. Lorna, the Spanish lead, cast the jack, and it wasn't left in play, so it's gone to Zoe. But we'll just line Lorna up on centre camera there. Again, opting for a full length jack from Spain. Well, actually, Zoe put this one up. Spain scoring 3 on the first end there, Ross.
Yeah, nice start from the Spanish pair. Zoe's on a relatively good pace here though, Greg, to open up the first, second end.
Good opening bowl from Zoe. That's what they need, just to settle down, get a few more in the head. I think Lorna's just under on line, Ross. Just gone under.
Lacking a little pace.
Zoe looking to find 2 feet.
Yep.
She's watching it intently.
She's definitely further.
Yeah, she gets her own ball here, Ross. It'll be a good little break. Yeah.
Finish well.
That's more like what Ireland will be looking for as they seek to reclaim top spot in the group. Isle of Man are playing Turkey on the next rink, on rink 2. So we'll keep an eye on that game and let you know how it's going.
Big clashes in the context of the group, really, Greg. Wales are off to a fast start against Hungary in a 3 on the first end.
Yes, and I can see on the far side England picked up 5 against Guernsey on the first end as well. So English pairing picking up exactly where they left off yesterday. Well, Ireland certainly line a pair here, I think, Ross.
Yeah, definitely.
From what I can see.
Definitely 2. Again, this inside hand will be tricky with the wind, but more playable than it has been.
Well, that's something Zoe will be delighted about. David Morrison's ball coming in here. It's a very good ball.
Very playable, that hand, Greg.
Today it is, Ross. Yep, I'm going to have to find something different to say in the commentary box because I said it for long enough yesterday.
Well, Stephen looks down a similar track to David, I think.
He's certainly not far off. Zoe just asking it to come back.
He's very close.
This is a great ball.
Oh.
That's a superb ball.
Oh,
still one to Spain.
This one's lacking a bit of both, Greg.
Looks like it's up, but David still chasing it enthusiastically.
Stephen could find 2 feet here, maybe. Sit the Spanish bowl away, potentially lift his own up onto the jack. Squeeze out to Zoe.
It's not too aggressive.
Similar to his last bowl.
With his last.
Is he just reaching? He's very close, Greg.
Ross, this is a hell of a ball. If he gets round his own,
That is
that's a
an
beautiful
absolute
ball.
corker.
That is superb. He backed himself to draw that, which is good signs early on for the Irish pair. Didn't have
Indeed.
as much confidence on this rink yesterday. Appreciating it is a different rink today. Good to see they've banished the thoughts of yesterday from their mind and produced drawing shots like that. Dave Morrison's was very impressive in his own right.
They've got a little bit to think about here. If he plays a couple of feet, he could potentially drop a 2 or 3 with Zoe's bowls there. If he plays more, there's a chance he loses his own bowl out the head.
He's not played anything excessive from the side here, Ross.
Just looking for a tap, I believe. Yes.
He's given it a
I
great
tell you
effort.
what, just not quite up.
Just underneath it. He played that well. As you said, Ross, there was a few risks involved for him there, so he couldn't be flying at it. Well, the Irish pair are having a look at this, Ross. I'm not sure Stephen's going to play his last bowl. No, they've kicked their head in. He obviously didn't fancy drawing another one within an inch.
Well,
Can't blame
called
him.
the umpire, Greg. You've already declared it as 1.
Oh. Well, we'll go back and put the scoreboard back to what it was, Ross.
Not sure whether this is a look for the first shot or second. Stop that bowl, stop that bowl. Oh no. No umpire, Greg.
No umpire required, Ross. I knew I got that one right. So after 2 ends, 3-1. Ireland doing a good job there to stop the rot after the first end. A little bit loose from them, but played their way in. Zoe has
Shorter jack length here.
shortened the jack.
Not excessively. Which is lucky for you because it wouldn't be in camera shot.
No, I would. Oh, I do have another camera at this end, Ross. Yeah, which at least will help us. See the head, which, given the other camera is not behaving, we'll deploy the centre camera instead, so you can see the head, and you'll be able to see Zoe's first ball just sailed a little bit through. Cameras in this wind have a bit of a mind of their own. They're remote controlled wirelessly. The wild weather conditions and the distance the camera is from the table causing a few issues, but we'll sort that one out in a second.
See that. Good opening ball from Lorna.
Yeah, and she's followed it up again just on a slightly higher line, but pace excellent again. Zoe could be one in the middle of this. Oh, it looks fair to me, Ross.
Zoe looks interested. She's just going to glide under, I think.
Unfortunately, the wind has risen again, and the repairs we made to our commentary parasol yesterday have become undone.
Next time it is.
No, Ross gone to try and move the camera, but it's not having any of it. I'll have to go and have a go in a second. Flip the camera so we can at least see Stephen Bowley's bowl. He's a couple down again here. Great last ball from Warner. Stephen opting for the backhand. Follow that down.
Hey, nothing a bit of both, Greg.
Yeah, after this heroic to the last end, he'll be disappointed with that one, I'm sure. Oh, Ross, he's Not far, he's a
Good
shade
pace.
underneath.
Yeah, he's under the front bowl.
He's missed the ping.
Excellent pace. Good for another.
Probably in the count.
Yes. Spain are currently live 4. Stephen on a higher road. Looks more positive.
He's
But
definitely
how
got more
positive?
pace, Ross.
I think he's close, Greg.
Yeah, he's very close. He's in the area here, especially. Oh, he's a little unlucky there. I think.
Clear road, I think he had the jack.
Clear road, he definitely had the jack. And a couple. I'll let you do the talking for a second, Ross, while I go try and do some camera repairs.
Okay. Dave doesn't like this one. Stephen lose a couple of feet here. Pull the shot. Into it. Oh, just under line. No indication of what the score is, but I believe it's 2 to Spain. Dave just lapping again here. And the camera's still not moving.
Sure if that's made any difference, Ross?
No, Greg.
No, that's unfortunate.
That was indeed 2 to Spain. Good 5-1 lead after 3 ends here. Plenty of time to go for the Irish pair. Look across the rinks, Greg. Turkey are 2-1 up on the Isle of Man. Wales 3-1 up on Hungary. 1-1 between Switzerland and Israel. 1-1 between Jersey and France. And England 6-0 up on Guernsey. So we get a first bowl away here. Lorna just shy of Jack Eye. So his pace is very good. Another good opener.
Yeah, certainly finding it better going that way at the moment, the Irish pair.
Definitely look a lot more confident that way.
Lorna here opting to change hands. Just shade ambitious for that one. Did just fall in the ditch.
And then Lorna using a Spectrum size 5, Greg.
Size 5.
That's what it says. Unless I might be reading the wrong profile.
Good ball from Zoe there, it's tidied up, good bite on the dash, just gone past.
Lorna plays out of the Indolo Bowling Club in Spain. Previously was the Scottish Ladies Pairs Champion in 1987, Greg.
1987.
And the bronze medalist in the British Isles the following year in 1988.
Good year that, Ross.
Two finals appearance in the national championships in air. Well, I may have been in air.
Good.
In Scotland, in the rinks and the triples in 2009, 2005.
I'll leave you for a second, Ross. I'm going to try and unplug that camera and try and get some life back into it.
Okay.
Not quite sure why it's misbehaving this morning. It started alright, it's gone on strike.
Zoe line a good pair here. Potentially 3 with that one at the back.
Shots with the angle we can see here. The green balls do look a little far in front. David playing the other hand.
Yeah, wind fighting this one. It's not just drifting away. Even sticking to the backhand. Try and find the hole between those two Spanish bowls. very close. Little glide, but it took a bit of pace off it. Looks like another counter. David, I think, just catching this high line. The wind's just fighting it down there.
Cut one out's the call, Ross.
Yeah, I believe that would make it 2. So he confirms it is 2. Have we got live from the camera, Greg?
Not yet, Ross.
Stephen down a fairly good track again. I think he's just under the pace here.
Well, it's at least stuck in a better angle, the camera now.
So Dave looking to reach the inside of his own bowl. He's not a million miles away, Greg. I think he's got the hole.
Well, he has rested that back green ball, another one gone.
Stephen just checking that. So, I believe it's definitely 1 to Ireland. Call from Lorna was, it's 2 gone. Stephen looking for 5 feet on his last bowl. He's stalking it. It should move at the end here. I think if he's under either side of that green bowl with good weight.
Oh. Just got it solid, it's a great effort. One has been rolled out the head.
Sorry, looking.
I've been looking for a second. We sit here whilst repairs are being made to the clubhouse guttering.
Sure, if you fancy being at the top of that ladder today, Greg?
No, not at all. Just while the umpire comes on, we'll just give a shout out to Titan Wealth, our sponsors for this event. You know, Pat McConnell and Jamie have been down a couple of times to see what's going on. Pat, a keen bowler himself.
Indeed, yeah.
Likely playing bowls himself today, I'd have thought, at Westmount as a visiting Scottish team over. Hopefully they take the lessons that they were taught last night, Ross, into today's game against the JBC if they're listening.
Well, there's room for improvement, I think the school report would say, Greg.
Oh, it's difficult to be too harsh on them.
But again, I'm sure we'll see Titan Wealth representatives over the course of the weekend. Reminder for the viewers at home that tomorrow morning the semi-final will be played at 9 o'clock and the final will be played at 12 o'clock.
Is that another pink ball that was rolled out there, Ross?
It looked like it, Greg, and it's been confirmed on the scoreboard. It is 5-3 to Spain after 4 ends.
Good
So
Ireland
making their way back in. Anyone who would like to come down and have a watch, I'll give a shout out to our kitchen team led by Captain Chaos. Been very busy in there this week, but a lot of positive reports, Greg.
Absolutely,
The
Ross.
chicken curry is simply scintillating.
Oh, they sold out for the 3rd time, I think, Ross. We had quite a good system going yesterday. The kitchen staff were listening to the commentary in the clubhouse and were preparing the orders in advance. So the lobster thermidor today for me, please, Kev.
Zoe here, Greg.
Yes,
Just drifting past.
you as a...
Once the pace comes off the bowl, the wind catches it. It does gather a little bit that last yard, Greg.
Yeah.
Just going this way, you see the opposite effect as just pulls it up.
Yeah, just again, apologies for the viewers. We are having a little bit of trouble moving one of the cameras
No,
at this
Zoe's good
point in
again, I
time.
think, Greg.
She gets the Jack Ross. She's
Yeah.
just gone through the
Too
hole.
good.
It's a great ball. Advantage Spain at just over the halfway point of the set. Only slender 2 shots. Good ball again from Lorna.
Important end for
She's played that really well.
again for both teams, Greg.
For sure, Ireland will definitely be wanting to score. I'm not sure if Zoe's sent this one the same.
Quite an excellent track again.
Nailed the line that time.
I'll be relying on Stephen Kirkwood to get her out of a little trouble here. But yes, 3 very good bowls from Lorna.
Yeah, those the luminous line bowls are standing out like a sore thumb.
Just a quick catch up across the rinks, Greg. England are now storming off into a 10-1 lead over Guernsey over on rink 5. France have a slender advantage over Jersey, 3-2.
Yeah, it's been tie-break terror for Jersey so far in this
Yes.
campaign. 3 defeats, I think, on the tie-break.
Dominic McVitie played a formidable draw yesterday
Well,
to take the tie-break.
that wasn't the only formidable action during the day.
No,
Among that, the England team managed, of course, by Sandy Hazel, who's once again sat behind her team on the
Yes.
rink there, looking very relaxed, Ross, it has to be said.
very relaxed and very cold, I'd say, Greg.
Stephen's got the pace here, Ross.
That's a great track. But
All over the road.
he's in a little bit of trouble here. Probably doesn't help him for his next bowl.
No, he does need to cut this down. There's 2 to Spain, I think,
I would say it's 2. But
is my call.
if Dave gets that pink bowl at the back there and lands it once,
He's
going to creep in for another here, Greg.
Yeah, he's just used Stephen's last bowl.
So
Should leave the Irish player 3 down.
decisions now for Stephen. I think probably got to still look under his front bowl. Hope for some jack movement maybe.
Well, we're about to find out, Ross.
No, he's on the
He's
backhand,
on
Greg.
backhand.
He's
I think
stalking
the
it.
pace is alright, but I think
He
he's
needs
under the
to hold
line,
on.
Ross.
Needs to hold on.
No, he didn't get the bite.
It's a big end for Spain, this.
Yeah, David Morrison drawing for what looks like 4th bowl and the 4th shot here, which will give them a large lead to try and come back from. He's just over the pace, but well, he may have accidentally done Ireland a favour there. Andy Ackler is walking into the clubhouse. Andy being the #1 lead on the JBC rink last night. Two to
So
Spain,
two to
yeah,
Spain.
so that does mean that David, instead of adding, accidentally took one out with his final bowl, I think,
Just over
based
the
on
pace.
what we
If he
saw.
was a bowl higher and landed the pink bowl, he probably bought another 2 in. So, or 1 in, plus his own. But still, 4 shots and 2 ends is all to play for.
Yeah, you can't write off this Irish pair.
Just wind's got hold of that jack, I think, Greg.
Yeah, difficult. Yesterday they were leaking out to the left-hand side of the rink, and today a couple have leaked out to the right-hand side of the rink.
Often an issue you find on quicker greens, such in places like New Zealand, I think, Greg, with the wind really helping the jack go in all sorts of different directions.
I have banished that from my memory. I'm not sure the Welsh fort that we played have themselves, but no, that's. I think it's fair to say I don't enjoy throwing a jack anymore, Ross.
Nah, that's a good opener from Lorna.
Yeah, really good ball. Looking to consolidate what they have there.
Oh, so he's on a. Just gonna dive, I think.
He's just coming under the line. Dave asking Lorna to change her hand and indicating it is a big swing on that side, so very different to yesterday. Lorna has immediately turned her back on that one, Ross, so she doesn't like it.
Size 5 Spectrum, Greg. An older Taylor model, but a large swing on the Spectrums.
Looks like she's played an absolute bomb, Ross.
Yeah.
Good ball.
Leave it's the shot.
A foot in front, looks so on the limited camera angle that we have here.
I think just under the line here again, Greg. Yeah. So Zoe looks to add another. Set it up for Stephen.
I think she's under the line.
Just lacking a touch of pace, I think, Greg.
Yeah, just under the line. Gives us a chance while they change ends to say hello to some famous Jersey residents, Ross.
Yes.
There was a naming competition from Jock Halliday for these group of beautiful animals.
We had any good responses?
Can't tell you the responses we've had.
Just watch on the rink 2 there, Greg. Ozcan has played another superb running bowl. But back to rink 1, Dave is not far away here.
No, I think he's played
he's drawn the shot.
Bomber here,
if he turns to Jack, he
has drawn the shot, and
right
again it's
right
behind the Jack, 3 inches of space.
Even look to follow it up.
Ireland trading this set, 3 ends to play by 4 shots, really a must-win end for them here.
2 ends to play, Greg.
Yes, that as well.
Stephen, it's a good opener this. Slip past the Jack, but give him options as long as it stays on there.
Yeah, it's there for sure.
It gives him a choice. Essentially an outrageous call, Greg, but the plant on Zoe's 2 bowls looks pretty good for the Irish.
Well, I'd take it on, Ross.
And this might block it.
I think it's still on if he goes quick. Still opting for the backhand draw though. He did draw an absolute bomb down there a couple of ends ago.
And he's on a better pace, Greg.
Has he got enough, Ross? So he's just flexing the knees, just under. British Isles under 25 series getting underway today up in Ayr in Scotland in Northfield. Big shout out to all the players who were over in Jersey earlier in the week who've travelled up there to play. I think play will be getting underway very shortly.
Yeah, it's always a very competitive event for the under 25s.
That's another great bowl from Dave Morrison there.
Whether it counts or not, but
Stephen had any aspirations of playing a runner with his last bowl, Dave has put the proverbial cat amongst the pigeons.
Well, potentially a time where he needs to take a bit of a chance, Greg.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he probably would have liked the option of being straight through Zoe's front bowl, but his last bowl was just blocked. Nah, you can't really risk taking both.
Go firm up the forehand.
There are a couple of edges if he plays big down the forehand. He's certainly got the forehand in his hand.
One bowl. So I don't think we'll be seeing a dead draw, but no, we've seen a quick one.
Right,
he's interested.
Quick.
He's unlucky.
Taking Zoe's out.
No, That's a 3 to Spain, Greg.
3 to Spain, yeah, that's
Just confirm the first set. Important ending this, Greg, and having a quick chat with Jock Halliday and Robert Christie earlier this morning about the last end of the first set. The winner of that end does take the jack at the start of the second set, so although the set may be gone, there is some incentive to take this last end and swap the jack length up for the start of the second set. I've seen that happen a few times quite effectively over the course of this week.
Dave urging the ball on. It's another good ball from Lorna. She's not far away. Looks further on the camera than I think it does on the green. It's confirmation after 6 ends here. It's 10-3 in favour of Spain.
So we're just finding that high line.
Sun just on one of our cameras not really helping, but the other camera, I'm afraid, is not playing ball. Although, as it happens, the head is right in the middle of that camera this time, so we do have the advantage of a couple of angles here. Zoe again just overplayed the weight.
Good adjustment on the line there.
Just underneath. Big yard off is the call from Stephen Kirkwood. Pace is good. Is it getting down the hill? No, not quite. Actually, it doesn't quite have the pace.
The other games in this group, Greg. Turkey are 5-4 up on the Isle of Man after 5 ends and holding a good pair. Wales are 13-1 up on Hungary after 6 ends. So, as it stands, this group is fairly wide open, I believe.
Yeah, the Swiss have just picked up a big 3 on the other rink over there as well. You heard Beat on the commentary yesterday. Fantastic character. He's just picked up a 3 after making a lot of noise, which gives them a 6-4 lead against group leaders Israel.
It sure is a character, Greg, and I think that's one of the great things of a tournament like this. People from all walks of life, all different countries, everyone coming together and creating a fantastic event.
Good looking ball here from Dave Morrison again. Yeah, he's...
I believe Keris Keelan's from on Bowls Europe Facebook page made a good Facebook post highlighting just the variety of people you do get in an event like this. And another great bowl from Beat over there. I believe Switzerland could be holding 3. Spain line 2 here though. Stephen, not an easy shot. Be looking to get the shot back.
Yeah,
Dave swap over onto his
final
forehand.
delivery. Yeah, I think he might just be going to cover the back, Ross.
I don't think he's got
no,
pace.
He's not got the pace
just
to do that.
Another, I think, right?
See,
Oh, no, maybe a blocker. No, pace was pretty good.
Well, I mean, I wonder if Stephen will take a chance to plant his ball onto the jack for a few.
Any jack movement to the tee is good here. No, sticking to the draw. Wow, he doesn't want a gust of wind.
No, I think he needs a gust the other way.
Pace was good. That does make the first set 12-3 in favour of Spain.
Fortunately, Lorna has put the map in the view of the camera that's not working, so we do have a few angles that we're able to play with.
If we can get any movement on it.
I don't know if it's the remote that's gone or the camera that's gone, but we're going to need to do something at the end of this game. Unfortunately, although I've got an IT background, my old trick of turning it off and on again has failed me.
You giving it a kick yet?
I can't reach.
Oh, 13-3. Sorry, Greg, that first set. That was a 3 to spade on the last end.
Stephen
Another good start from Lorna.
encouraging Zoe to get going. They know now that it's a must-win set and a must-win tiebreak.
No, he's not bad here. Holds on for the jack. Just
Good
drifted under. Good start up.
bowl. Much more in the dustbin lid. Turkey are 3 up on the Isle of Man on the last end of the first set. Lorna doesn't look far here, Ross.
Just under the
Yeah,
line,
just
but
trying to
pace is very good again.
To stay up. Yeah.
Similar ball for Zoe. She can grab that jack on the way past. I think she may be under the line.
Stephen asking for it to stay wide. She's missed the
That's a
green
very good bowl though.
Yeah, it's very good again.
Yep, excellent weight.
One down is
like
a call from Dave.
Still see the Irish pair probably favouring this direction slightly more, Greg, and probably creates a little bit of the cause of a little bit of the difference in that first set was going back the other direction, just not quite finding it as consistently as this direction.
Oh, Zoe's on a high line. Just a fraction over the pace, but
set up nicely for Stephen here.
Yeah, he's got a smile on his face going to the mat this time.
Yeah, but Dave has produced some excellent drawing balls as well going this direction,
yeah,
so
done that backhand.
He does have the first chance.
Certainly walking with purpose is Dave. The Spanish pair have a spring in their step. Interestingly, he's opted for the forehand after we've just sung his praises and the way he's drawn. And the back, I suppose, he's looking, he's got 2 chances. He can turn Lorna's bowl over. He can rest the pink bowl down his hand, potentially.
Well, Lorna's interested.
He's very close again, Ross. I think
he just
got the gap. I thought he had the jack.
Probably didn't want that side of it, to be fair.
No, he didn't.
So,
depending on how far he pushed it.
Chance for Stephen to be looking just to turn that jack once Rosa, our umpire, has stopped fiddling with the board.
Ross, he's on a good line, but I don't think he's got the pace.
Quite reaching. Road was absolutely perfect, Greg.
Yeah, all over it with the road. It's nice to be sitting here, Ross, and not being bombarded with messages from Skippy.
Well, there is always a first. He's very close here, Greg.
He's pulled it. Oh, he's just pulled up, has he?
No, it's not done enough. I'm going to call it.
I'm not sure. We'll find out from Zoe now.
This is, I'm going to say with confidence, 1 to Ireland, Greg.
Favour was the call there, Ross. Potentially Lloyd's already playing up in Scotland, but he covered every call that he made with the word potentially, just so he never had to commit.
You've got to commit, Greg.
A bit more pace here, I think, from Stephen.
He has got more pace, but he's on a narrower line. Oh, he hasn't got more pace.
Wow.
That's
certainly looked firmer out of his hand.
And so, again, chance for Davey. He's got 2 to lift now. And probably guarantee this from an extra couple of feet away. And they're talking about backhand.
Doesn't like the call on the backhand. You've got 2 Irish bowlers to promote. I think he was right with the forehand shout.
Just looking across there to rink 3 where the Welsh are playing, Greg, and think the jack is hidden very closely within 4 Welsh bowls.
Not anymore.
No, it was a great bowl from Mate.
He hasn't reduced the count much, but it was a great bowl.
Mate and Sirolta from...
He is very close here, Ross.
He's played it.
It's a great bowl.
Played it very well. Mate and Sirolta from Hungary yesterday, Greg. Agonisingly close to claiming victory against the Cyprus pair, but just missing out on the tiebreak to last Cypriot bowl.
Graham Lemonnier has just turned a French bowl out the head. Jersey have got a 2-shot lead playing the final end of that first set.
Stephen's last ball away, I think he's left again, Greg.
He's up, Ross.
Be disappointed with that. And Spanish bowl out. Again, from here, I'd favour Zoe's drink bowl still for second, but the umpire has been called.
While Rosa sets herself up.
I think they're only about 3 ends behind generally, Greg. No, that's a joke. They are very, very on it. I think having one green to look at is slightly different to multiple greens going at the same time. That's 2 for Spain. Pressure for 3, Greg. What's up? Oh, we have a feline friend. Probably just gonna go. Oh no, not along the ditch today. Confirmation on rink 2, Turkey did take the first set 7-5 over the Isle of Man, and on rink 3, Greg, despite Mate's excellent effort, Wales start the second set with a 6.
Oh, he's unlucky there. I thought that was a great ball he played.
Well, it certainly looked it from our position. This measure still going. 2 to Spain.
The Swiss, Ross, have moved into an 11-4 lead against group toppers Israel on rink 5, so there is more space, and Beat has once again drawn the shot.
Playing some fantastic bowls over there.
He definitely enjoyed his time on commentary yesterday. Fascinating to listen to.
Oh,
Danny from Israel just ditched the jack, Ross.
yes, and I think we've seen another wandering jack on ring 1, Greg. But it stayed in.
This time it's in.
Maybe a bit of help from the wind there. Oh. Dave tried to kick it out the other side.
These new jacks we got, Ross, clearly move faster. Confirmation for all the people at home, or supporting the home team anyway, that Jersey have taken the first set against France. Woohoo, I hear you say.
And Sally
is on the jack.
nailed it again.
On the first end of the second set. So Jersey pair looking to get a win under their belts. They've been a shade unlucky so far in the tournament. They had a great second set yesterday against
Jackie
England.
Well played.
That's a great ball from
Yeah,
Zoe.
good reply. It was a good start from Lorna again.
This is what Ireland will need to do more of to make sure they take this second set.
Again with Turkey one set up on Isle of Man.
No, Lorna is not far. Dave's asking it to hurry, but I think it's pretty good, Ross.
Racking bowl, but great effort from the finger up. I'm not sure. Something similar for Zoe. Stephen asking it to hold.
Yeah, she is just under. Although she might get the green ball. Not quite. Stayed on though, which is important.
Just under the line, this one, Greg. Stephen looking for a similar pace. And I tell you, I think Zoe's very good here, Greg. She just misses the front bowl. Ooh.
Well,
changes
it back to a back bowl. It does change it. May give Dave just a little more space.
More space, but not an easy draw. I think Dave may opt to stick on the backhand here. Got Lorna's bowl to lift up. Underneath it with good pace, it won't wander far.
He's looking at it. He's definitely not sure. He hasn't gone to ditch the jack, has he? Not quite this time.
That was what he was going for, Greg. A bit of space here for Stephen to add another. Stephen not quite going to get down the last
just lacking on pace again.
And again, a reminder for the viewers at home, as I think Dominic McVitie mentioned yesterday, this is a World Series ranking event. So players will be looking to get some points. And this is a great bowl from Dave.
He has drawn it.
He forced Stephen into something different. Potentially a runner under his own front green bowl, Greg. Or Jack
I don't
here.
think he's got any choice, Ross.
Well, that's what he's gone for. He's stalking it.
Wow, he nearly got the 1-2.
Dave looking for a similar bowl here, leaving him with one in the head.
Again, apologies to the viewers back home. We're slightly limited on camera angles at the moment as one camera is not playing ball, so that's why there's not much movement in the cameras.
Well,
Dave hasn't made the trip this time, I don't think. No, but I mean, it's not made it easier for Stephen to see that Spanish ball.
Little scratch to the head there.
Call was to try and get between the two green bowls on the right hand side, using the wind that's pushing that, making it a bit swingy today, timing it down. If he does lift the bowl into the ditch, it's worth 3-4 shots maybe there for Ireland. If he gets the jack, he's got a chance for a count.
So if he gets the bowl onto the jack here, Greg. Less pace. I think he's under the line. He needs to leave that one alone.
He hasn't turned that Spanish ball up, but it was dangerously close.
One shot.
One to Spain. 3-0 after 2 in this must-win second set for the Irish pair.
An excellent draw from Dave there. So we're probably a little unlucky with their last bowl to keep the jack a little bit in the open. It's a bit more solid. That would have been very, very difficult to get out of.
Ruti from Israel has started the second set very strongly against Switzerland. Just trailed the jack away from her own bowlers. I said that, but it's still line 3 to Israel over there. Confirmation for the local supporters that Graham and Sally have won the first set against France, although they did drop a solitary one shot on the first end of the second set.
So he's good here, Greg.
Yeah, again, just a bite of the jack and not gone with it. The wind here, Ross, just not relenting.
No.
There is clear blue skies and sunshine, which is the only good news we have for the players here today. Good ball here from Lorna.
Just over.
Just sailed through, but looks like the shot on the angle we have here, Ross.
Yeah, similar bowlers over here. I think she's on a better track.
Triply.
Just that last bit.
Just under the weight. Just not found the pace as well as they'd have liked. Lorna here just looking to lose a couple of feet, and she'll be... She hasn't though, she's gained a couple of feet unfortunately for Lorna.
Any Welsh viewers that are tuning in, I'm sure will be delighted to hear that Ross Owen is absolutely on fire on rink 3.
Oh, there's more pace on this one, Ross, but I've...
Lands the back one. Is it going to... Oh, it's not quite.
Just a fraction over.
Still space for both skips to draw this. Then Dave will have first chance to do so.
Oh, his first ball's away, he's down this forehand. Not sure he's on the right line, Ross, it looks a wide to me.
No.
Not the right pace either.
Good ball from Matt Hayes.
He's put some great balls down, Mate, from Hungary. He's not
very
got much
unlucky.
to show for it.
Very unlucky. Message from our champion hopeful Malcolm that he's enjoying the barefoot bowls at Broadbeach today, and asking if there's a commentator available for that. But Greg touched on barefoot bowls. I think that's a great initiative in Australia. Good social event.
Good food as well, Ross, with the ones that I've been to.
Excellent food. Just a great atmosphere. Although they do have the weather for it. I'm not sure, especially this week in Jersey, you'd want to be barefoot on our green because your feet would get rather wet.
You'd end up with web feet, I suspect. Stephen had a little grimace on his face as he released that one.
He just needs to beat the front and he's good.
No, he has beaten the front, Ross.
That's the
He
shot.
has
That's a
drawn
great
the
bowl.
shot there, that's a good bowl.
Good bowl under pressure there.
I didn't think he was convinced by it when he bowled it, judging by the look on his face, but it's there, that's the key thing. Get the Irish team on the board. Dave missed 2 balls wide on the forehand, and I don't know if we see him change to the backhand, Russell. I'm not sure he's going to fancy getting round Stephen's bowl. Yeah, he has swapped to the backhand. Dave himself has bowled a couple of bombers down this side.
First
He's
impression
tight
is
this
that's tight,
time,
Greg.
yeah, that wasn't...
I know we keep touching on it, but the wind really is making it tricky out there. And often the impact of that is you just start to overthink line and weight. So Zoe just saying
It's close.
close
Okay,
for
well,
shot.
apologies to the viewers. It looks easily the Irish bowl from here.
Pretty quickly from. I think Stephen likes this one. And from where I'm sat, Greg, it looks pretty easy going to land the green bowl. If he lands that Spanish bowl, that's a very good bowl.
Played it
Great
well.
bowl.
Played it very well. You'd have probably liked to see it turn over once.
2 shots to Ireland.
And they're going to have a little chin wag to work out what they're going to do with the mat length.
might see something a little different this way.
Yeah, well, that's what we kept hearing from Dominic Maviti yesterday. If it's not going your way, he wants to see a change. That's what he keeps saying. I want to see a change.
And then if you're not sure, just smash it.
Well, that was the other top advice that he was giving.
And the English player currently are 5-2 up on the second set after a convincing first set against Guernsey. I don't think he's had to do too much smashing today, Greg. And just as I say that, he's run the jack in the ditch.
Maybe it's just to keep his hand in, Ross.
Jersey pair got another 2, currently trading the second set 3-0.
Great start from Zoe.
Yeah,
that's what they want.
That's just what they need. Greg, the Island man, after losing the first set against Turkey, have kicked off the second set with a score of 5.
Yeah, there's 3 great bowls from Bernice McGreal over there, and Clive is, although he halved the jack, which he wasn't looking for, he didn't make the score any worse, and he did get his bowls in the count.
Zoe down a similar track, I think.
Yeah, as long as she misses the
front
green and runs a little more.
Oh. Forces Lorna to change her hand. Not seen Lorna play too many bowls down this side during the game, Greg. It's not a million miles away.
Yeah, just gonna
catch the green
got
ball.
caught on her own. So he forced into swapping hand as well.
First impression, that looks like a bad track hand out the hand.
So she just
negotiates
the green. Yeah, she has negotiated the green. She played it with great pace, yeah.
Yep.
Much better bowls. Still doesn't have a smile on her face, but
there's still a bit of work to do for the Irish player in the second set, but bowls like that are going to certainly help.
Yeah, Lorna is not just on the high side here and clipped her own again, unlucky.
Fortunately,
but it's not easy for Dave Morrison this.
No,
he's probably got a positive forehand draw to lift those mint green bowls into the head.
It's one of those decisions whether you play the nice weightage bowl with your first, Greg, or just go a bit quicker. Clear the front, potentially get the jack on the tee and open up for your second 2.
That's right. Well, there are a couple of edges if he plays a firm runner. If he goes for the gap between the pink and the green, he's got a chance of both bowls and the jack. If he's a fraction high, he's got the mint green bowl to help him back.
Okay. First impression, he's on a pretty good track, Greg.
Well, he's not far off where Zoe was, and I think his pace is good.
He
doesn't want that one. Weight was good, Ross.
Again, doesn't help Dave though. Dave's opting for the draw. Or no,
he's playing over the pace.
Bit of pace. He's interested.
Yeah, it's gone high and run. Is it going to stop on? Does that get the tee?
Yeah,
it does.
Help the useful bowl.
Yeah, the tee it has stopped. Yeah, confirmation is at the back there. Stephen doesn't need to change much more.
Good pace just on the outside of Zoe's here. If he does drop past the jack, it's going to finish very well for him. Better track, Greg.
Yeah, for sure, Ross. I mean, he was unlucky with that last bowl. If he gets down here, well, he's struggled with that hand a little bit, but he does deserve that
I think
bowl.
we're going to see a runner, Greg. Well,
backhand runner here. It's tight, Ross. Nearly spun a green bowl across. It does leave the Spanish.
I think that makes Stephen's mind up, really.
2 at the back.
Holding a good 3. If it was me, I'd be running for cover to try and get to the tee.
Well, it's very difficult to change that head to reduce the target, I think, now, Ross.
The only option potentially would be to draw underneath Zoe's front bowl. He can get to his own dark green bowl and land the inside of it.
Yeah.
Maybe hide the jack, but I think it is. I think the sensible shot is a draw to the tee.
He's certainly set up for forehand to get round the head, you'd imagine, yeah?
It's not miles past. Maybe just draw another.
So he's clapping it. Does mean if Dave is going to go for this, he has to commit to big weight to get the jack back there. I'm not sure that Stephen's bowl's done enough to win the tee.
There's a chance Dave goes big. He could lose his own lime green bowl out the head, but looking at the angles, he would be quite unlucky to get that and nothing else, Greg, I think. If it was me, I think it would be a quick backhand runner. There is a nice welcoming hole in the front to guide you in. Oh, he's tight, Greg.
Yeah, he didn't like that one, Ross.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good three for hiding that.
this is just proving if you can get some bowls on the jack and put some pressure, there are chances for counts. That's moves Ireland to 5-3 in the lead after 4 ends.
It was, I'd like to have seen a bit more aggression in that last bowl from Dave. Give that bowl any time to bend.
The Irish have opted for a longer length jack this time.
Playing very well in this direction though, so he'd be looking to get a good opener away. First impression, it's a little under the line, yes.
Yeah, and that gust of wind is not going to help it stay near the line. Jersey 4-0 behind in the second set after 3 ends. Israel are 2-0 up on Switzerland after 2 ends, having lost the first set, the group leaders over there. Wales have raced to 10-1 in the lead against Hungary despite Mate's best efforts. He's playing really well and getting nothing for it at all.
Good start from Lorna.
Great bowl from Lorna that. Isle of Man haven't scored since picking up the 5 on the first end of the second set, but they have only dropped 2 singles, so they're 5-2 up through 3 ends.
So he's not far away, Greg. Just needs contact.
He just wants to land the green ball, which he has. It's a good positive ball. Lorna's turned her back on it. I think she's got the high line.
No, she
hasn't.
Nailed it.
I don't know why she's turned her back on it, Ross. It looks pretty good to me.
Wow.
Great ball.
Similar ball for Zoe here.
Oh, Ross. Well, pace is good again. Is she going to get down the hill?
Stephen looks interested.
Just needs to get down the hill a bit quicker, Ross. Great effort.
Guarantees Lorna. Does it guarantee second?
It looks like a guaranteed second, Ross, so...
Lorna looks more interested in this one.
Oh.
I'm not sure there's much to go on after. Just dives away.
Just underneath.
Narrows the head a little bit, Stephen. Good positive draw here from the Irish skip. Land the ball, trail that jack, potentially right through to the ditch.
Well, I'm not sure what hand Stephen is lining up for. It looks like a forehand shot that he's going to be trying to rest.
So I imagine he's probably just a draw down the forehand. And he's
you couldn't have got that any more wrong, Ross.
Well, I've learnt from you, Greg. You've been very good at that. Always got a good result.
Yeah, Lorna indicating to Dave that they are now 1 down.
Wasn't far off target, mind.
No, it was probably a good time to take the chance. You mentioned it on the last end, Ross. Take the chance with your first bowl, so if you get into more trouble, you've got 2 to get out of it.
Although, I think they've just overcooked the
Just
pace.
overcooked it, yeah. But again,
Stephen,
the
I
Spanish are...
think Stephen favouring going back to a backhand draw here.
He can't cover everything. He's got really nothing behind if Dave Morrison trails the jack, but he also has nothing left in the head if Dave plays the bowl out. So
I think if he can lift Zoe's bowl here, Gregor, just slide under it to the lime green bowls behind the jack. He's very close.
it's a great ball.
He is very, very
He
close.
probably doesn't want the jack just behind.
Ah, that's a
very
superb
good
bowl. Well played.
Very good bowl. Yeah, the Irish starting to find their
It's
distance
just
now.
sat around the jack though, Greg, so still a chance for Dave to turn the jack away. I think he's just over the pace again. Same bowl for Stephen. An extra 18 inches if he can lift Zoe's bowl over a couple of times and cover that little trail. And we'll just finish there himself.
Well, this is exactly what Ireland would want, having picked up a 3 on the last end, the chance to push on a little bit. Beat has played a blinder of a bowl over there against Israel. He stalked it down the green, called it in. I've got no idea what words he was using.
He's interested. I think he's a little under. He
looks
doesn't
alright,
want to
Ross.
sit alongside it, Greg.
Looks
He
alright.
doesn't really want to sit alongside it. That's okay. He does
he's left
leave
the
a hole.
gap. Good pace.
Excellent pace. 3.
He's walking over here, so we better not talk too loudly about him now, Ross.
Turbo Colbert.
Well, Dave back on the draw.
Less pace. Oh, it's just Stephen's last bowl
Stephen's
just
last bowl
sat
knew
down
when
at
to
the
sat
right
down,
time.
and he's breathed a very big sigh of relief behind the commentary table here, because that could have been a little different.
Oh, his sitting down may have fallen out the count. It did fall out the count, but still,
Yeah,
it's a good
it's
2
a
for
good
Ireland.
2, yeah.
Take a 3-shot advantage with 2 hands to play in this.
Well, I make
A
it
4-shot
advantage,
sorry.
Ross. Your maths is just as bad as mine.
With 2 ends to play in this second set. And so, we're looking just to get a good start here. They can secure this end. Second set should be safe, and we'll be off to another tiebreak, Greg.
Crowds of Jersey supporters are starting to trickle through the gate, so thank you to everyone who has come down and made the trip so far. There's still plenty of space in the clubhouse for anyone who's watching. It's a little cold in the wind, but just wrap up. The sun is nice and warm when you can get it. I know the players would love to see you down here making some atmosphere for them.
Quick run across the rinks, Greg. England are another commanding performance. 12-2 up in the second set with an end to play against Guernsey, so have secured a 2-sets victory. Jersey currently 4-0 down after 3 ends in the second set. I believe they're holding. It is 2 each after 2 ends between Switzerland and Israel.
Yeah, a great bowl from Beat there to trail the jack away from Ruti's.
Oh no, it was 2 each. Is the board about to be changed? Good bowl from Zoe, I think.
Just got to
Pace is
settle.
excellent.
Yeah, finished off nice.
Just
Everything
really does
that
move
hand
back
didn't
at
do
the end, yeah.
yesterday, it's doing
Really
today.
does move back at the end there. Ireland again, very strong position, 10-2 up with 2 ends to play against Hungary in the second set. And the Isle of Man
Good looking ball here from
5
Lorna.
5-3 up after 4
Yeah,
ends.
Lorna's played a great bowl.
Turkey, yeah, well played, Lorna. Same bowl for Zoe. One you would feel is not a disaster here for the Irish pair if they can keep it to a 1. Although Zoe looking like she probably wants to score herself. Just slipping by Greg. So Greg,
Just on the wide side here from Lorna.
You're going to put your money on the line and give us your pick for the champions at the end of Sunday's play.
Well, with the form the Welsh are in at this point in time, they've got to be there, but England have also looked very strong. Annie has been leading really well for Dominic, so my money would be on one of those two teams at this point in time, and that's not writing off this Irish pair. We know what they're capable of in defending champions. Obviously the Irish pair did beat Wales in the first group game. This is a good looking ball from Stephen, just on the high side. It's a good ball. The Irish probably won't be too disappointed if they drop a solitary one here.
No. And like you say, Greg, you'd always got to put your home nations really as the favourites.
Well, it's hard to see past them with their strength and depth, and they have the consistency of play as well, which helps. Now this will be interesting.
We have seen what you would consider some upsets in the first couple of days of mixed pairs play here, and watching across the rink some of the so-called smaller countries in the bowls have certainly improved a lot, and playing some fantastic bowls.
Well, he hasn't enjoyed playing this side, Ross, and he's still not enjoying playing this side. He wasn't far off on pace.
I'd say that helps him though, Greg.
He can see it a bit easier for sure.
Potentially covers Zoe's pink bowl just behind the jack there, which I'm sure Dave would love to lift out the head here. Not far away.
He's calling for it to run.
That, on the other hand, does not help Stephen.
No, that doesn't help Stephen at all.
But like you say, a one's not a disaster here, I think.
Still only one, Zoe says, not very enthusiastically. Bless her. Stephen's coming up to have a look.
I feel they still need another bowl in there, really, Greg.
I think
if David is through that hole with a yard.
Yeah, Dave would be tempted. He's got those aero bowls as well. We know they hold a fair line when they're underweight. That's why Skippy uses them. No bend. Helps his dodgy delivery to hold a line. Skippy is currently trying to play barefoot bowls in Australia by all accounts. Heaven help them. Stephen having a good look at this. Just flip camera quickly so you've got a view of the other side, just so you can see what we can see here in the commentary table. The jack is nestled alongside the lime green bowl when Zoe moves her legs. There are at least 3 third bowls there for Spain and Zoe's back bowl.
It's not an easy shot for Stephen, really. I think it's a dead weight draw down his favoured hand. Try and get another bowl in the head.
Well, confirmation it's all over on rink 7. England have strolled to a 14-2 second set win. So they win 2-0 over there. Jersey have scored another point against France, so they're 4-2 down after 4 ends, all to play for. Stephen has...
So there is a little chance here for Dave if he can see that bowl.
Well, if he were to play the bowl and stay...
Looks like he's called a 3-bowl plant then.
He doesn't... I'm not sure he wants the jack here, Ross.
No. He wants to leave that jack where it is.
Make it far worse. So it's a brave call for sure.
Not sure what size bowls Zoe plays with, but I'm sure they look pretty small next to a size 5, so it's not going to need too much pace to lift it out the head if he can get to it, Greg.
No, for sure.
Pretty quickly. He's very interested, Greg.
Oh, well, he's made a pair.
He's in for another.
He's made a pair. Just a quick look there, yeah. Well, it leaves Ireland defending a 2-shot lead, playing the last end. Ireland can't afford to draw this set, having lost first, so they need to guarantee at least second bowl here. Mate from Hungary getting just rewards in the end. He's drawn another cracking bowl right alongside the jack.
Stephen will have last bowl on this end for the Irish pair. And
Ross Owen has halved the Mate's bowl clean off the jack straight away. Mate's getting on the mat with a wry smile on his face.
unfortunately for Spain, Lorna lost that jack, so Ireland can keep it on their favoured length. We watched Ozcan on rink 2, couple down, draw the shot.
Mate's unlucky, just missed the shot bowl and got a second.
Zoe has kept the jack on the green.
You can see the scoreboard there, 2 shots, the advantage. Lorna will be wanting to get away.
She's turned her back,
she's
so
turned her back, so it
potentially
must be a
front toucher,
good bowl,
Greg.
Ross.
No, I think this one is on the
This
high
one
line.
is on the high line, which is exactly what I thought she'd done when she turned it back, going down this way last time.
So, Zoe looking for a
This first bowl
good
away,
opener
it
here.
doesn't look bad as it goes
I
past
think
the
it's
commentary
just under the
table,
line,
Ross.
Greg.
Yeah, a couple of feet on that would have been nice.
Small adjustment to make.
You're playing that well last week when you can. Nice shot anyway. Bring on there, don't forget.
Well, Isle of Man's run of singles continues, so they picked up 5 on the first end of the second set and have conceded 1 on the next 4 ends.
I think
so
Lorna's
they're
very good
5-4.
here, Greg.
I think this has been a good swap for her.
Yeah, she's played that
there's
well.
still a bit of space behind the jack, so
Zoe's-
he can find a yard.
Yeah, Zoe's been playing this hand well herself. And it's on a better track.
She's definitely got more pace, Ross.
I think this is close as well. It just needs to get the bend at the end. Just needs to move. Oh, that's a good effort.
Cracking effort. Finished in a good home. Stephen, we happy with that one?
I'm not sure Lorna quite got that one way as well, Greg.
No, it doesn't look like it's running the same.
It's
but
holding on
she
though.
has done sufficient to
It's
get
held on very
past
well,
the
yeah.
pink ball.
Similar ball for Zoe. First impression is the pace looks similar to me.
Well, I actually think it looks a bit better as it goes past the table.
This is
Ross.
very good. Just needs to finish. Just needs to finish. Exactly
Yeah,
the
it's
same
exactly
ball.
the same ball. You were correct. Yeah.
It's a cracking effort. So Stephen does have last bowl on this end.
You'll be hoping he doesn't need it.
Confirmation on rink 3. Wales took the second set 12-3 over Hungary and securing another commanding 2-set victory.
Jersey have scored another single, so they have reduced the deficit to 1 behind, 4-3 after 5 ends. Not sure what Beat from Switzerland has just done there, but it wasn't his best delivery, and it's a little over
Dave's on
halfway
a
up
good
the green.
starter. I think he doesn't want the jack. He doesn't want the jack.
And he's gone through the
Just
hole.
run through. Bit of pressure on Stephen here.
Yeah, Stephen has to get one close. He's definitely 2 and a tape down, I think.
Played some excellent. I think this one's.
I quite like the look of it as it goes past Ross.
This it just needs to beat the front green.
Which he has
That's
done.
an excellent bowl. Excellent
Great
bowl
opening
from
bowl.
Stephen.
Zoe has wiped the sweat off her forehead there. Yeah, confirmation from Lorna that Spain are only holding 1.
Thought we may have seen Dave be tempted to switch there, Greg. Played some really good
Actually,
bowls
but
down this
he's
one, but
Not far away again,
he's
Ross.
close to the jack.
He's just
Stephen?
missed the jack.
Stephen looking to get another one in there. I imagine get to that one down.
Yeah, so
Get to that.
confirmation they are still 1 down, but that's okay at this point. Sally Black has just nailed the jack.
Stephen can get to the what I imagine is the green ball just behind the jack, the shot ball.
Well, if he can play something very similar to his last Ross,
It's
he
a
always
little-
has a chance on the inside anyway.
I think he's close, Greg.
Well, it looks very good for
It
him.
needs to move now. He needs a gust of wind to help him. He just needs.
That's
There's
another
another
great
ball in the
ball.
head though. Still a little chance for Spain.
all having a look. We've got no idea. We had the advantage of paddles with the markers in the under 25s. No such advantage here.
I don't think that changed anything. I'd imagine it's still 1 Spain. Maybe, unfortunately, from the Irish point of view, potentially helps Dave a little bit with his last bowl. If he can, there is a chance of, off the edge of Stephen's last bowl, to turn that jack towards the Spain bowls on the right hand side there.
Yeah, it all depends on what angle he gets the jack, doesn't it, Ross? He could be unlucky and halve it back to Zoe's. He could get the other side of it and make a 3.
Well, it's not short. That's my first
No,
impression.
it's not short.
Lorna's interested. Dave's interested.
Alright, Dave has called it as close.
Confirms he's close. Oh, that was an excellent effort.
Excellent effort.
They're happy it's 1. I don't think we'll see Stephen play this bowl.
He has looked at Zoe with that knowing nod, Ross. But he may also have one eye on shot difference after yesterday's game. Well, confirmation, we're headed here into a tie break. Not quite sure what the final score was on that end. But
Let's go for a 1.
I'll go for 1 Spain.
Good bowl from Clive McGreal on rink 2.
If we ask Stephen nicely, he might tell us who had the shot. We didn't ask nice enough.
So, it's an Irish jack on this try end. Tie break end. They certainly have come on to their game over the second half, especially of this second set.
Yeah, they'll be looking to get their length. So he wrapped 3 beautiful bowls going down this way just before. Stephen hasn't enjoyed going this direction quite as much as he's enjoyed going in the other direction. I think that's fair to say. Not that he'll thank me for it afterwards, I'm sure.
But the heads are setting up more favourably in this direction for the Irish than they were earlier in the game, Greg.
Absolutely. And I'm going to call it's a fair start from Zoe here.
Very good start, yeah.
That's a great bowl for the first bowl of a tie-break end. As the umbrella knocks into our table, turn the camera offline. Confirmation there that you can see just how close Zoe is to the jack, but Lorna's not far.
Just drifting under. Interesting, Lorna's opted to play the 4-1 there.
Jock Halliday in his big back jacket behind the rink. He must be freezing, so I don't feel so bad being wrapped up in a hoodie and a jacket here. That's not bad from Zoe. Dave Morrison asking Lorna to change hands.
First impressions, it looks a little high, Greg.
Well, I agree, but it's got a little help from its friends. Nearly there to get back. Clive McGreal bemoaning the gap that he's been through 3 times. He's put 3 beautiful bowls down and got the same gap 3 times.
I think Zoe's good again, Greg. It's going to finish very, very well.
Yeah,
For the
that's
Irish.
a good home there. Yeah, Stephen will be happy with that. Final delivery of the tie break for Lorna. She doesn't need to change much, Ross.
No. Definitely tighter.
And I would say still just going to go underneath the jack there. As it runs away. Camera in the sun there doesn't look great, I'm afraid. Stephen likely to be trying to turn Zoe's behind the jack, I'd have thought. It looks a bit too much of a wide target for them to be safe.
Draw, like you say, left it over once or just drop around the back of it.
what can happen here. Two good routes and Sally Black. I think Jersey have snuck into the lead.
Stevens' first bowl away here.
It looks good
And
if he
it's
gets down the hill here.
Very good, Greg.
Oh,
Just
he's
a little
unlucky.
kiss.
He couldn't have played that much better if he tried.
Just sat it down. Would have been ideal.
I
think under the line.
Twisted his body a bit, which suggests he thinks he's tight. He is, but there's a pretty good indication of what Dave's going to be playing with the pace he's played there.
Same bowl for Stephen, I think.
Confirmation that Turkey have pulled back level on the final end of the second set against the Isle of Man. Isle of Man picked up 5 on the first end and have dropped 5 singles in the ends
Similar
after.
from Stephen. Maybe a fraction quicker.
A few drops to the green bowl. It's not a disaster, Ross. Now Dave Morrison is higher this time.
Just going to dive under it, Greg.
That's a great
That was a great
bowl.
effort.
That's a great bowl. He checked his weight, Ross, there as well, which is interesting. Decisions for both teams now.
Well, Spain do have the tee. Although Dave was not far away there,
You'd imagine he would commit to his final bowl.
he may be tempted for his last bowl. Not sure who has second, to be honest, Greg.
Graham Lemonnier has drawn the shot for Jersey, confirmation that they are 5-4 up playing the final end. Graham has put a great ball down there to rest the French back bolt. Don't underestimate Cindy Royer though.
Turkey holding 1 in this final end of the second set on rink 2.
Well, Ross, what would you play?
I think I'll try and cover the tee, Greg. It is a tricky hand to draw the shot on. He wasn't far away, but if he does go the bowl higher, there's a potential that it stays. So make him play the more difficult shot, but I think Stephen's trying to draw.
Doesn't look like he's got tee weight to me, that's for sure. He needs that to get down the hill quick. In the end,
1 bowl to come.
really something or nothing, yeah.
So, decision for Dave. Same bowl. Try and just land the pink one. Would you go a bit quicker?
Our beat has got a back toucher over there for Switzerland. They are 3 behind with 2 to play in the second set, but they did win the first set. Here we go. Dave Morrison for the game.
More positive, Greg.
I think that's too wide.
I would tend to agree.
It's not, Ross.
It's
not
not
too
wide.
wide at all. He's ditched the jack, and that is a tie-break victory for Spain.
It is.
Thank you very much for tuning in this morning. I don't know what the next game is that we're streaming, but I do know that the commentary will be given a rest from me, and you will have Rosso and Emma Gittins commentating it for you, so please tune in to see what insights that they can offer you, and we'll look forward to seeing you for a 12 o'clock start.